the start. So
All right.
Quaswex.
So something that not a lot of the big Invoker players do at the moment, and have done for a while, but...
I haven't seen a Quaswex Invoker in ages, actually. But I think it is going to be the Quaswex. Like I said, I looked at I'm going to look at a couple more of the past Invoker games that he's played. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to open up these.
And what does he do?
I'm opening them up right now.
Look at their histories.
So he does go for... Alright, well, one of them he went for Meteor Hammer.
Oh, did he win that one?
And he went Spirit Vessel. Yeah, they won.
They did win. The Meteor Hammer, Spirit Vessel,
he went Meteor Hammer, Spirit Vessel again. So he goes Quaswex, Meteor Hammer, and Spirit Vessel on the Invoker.
And it's won what, those 2 games?
They won both those games.
It won both? Wow. I'm looking forward to that. I guess he'll do it again. If he's done it twice.
If he's done it again, I think that's his build. I mean, Earn is Quaswex's core.
Yeah.
That is absolutely core. But I have not seen the Meteor Hammer. That sounds like an Invoker standing still for 2 seconds. That sounds kind of scary to me.
Well, you got the Tornado to set it up, haven't you?
You got to hit everybody, right?
You got to get the Wow, I'm looking forward.
I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing if we can get
Invoker.
Let's see. Top. Patos. Unable to get the rune. Nemphy will. But now they're putting some pressure on the gyro. Pressure thrown both ways. Bane. Beast of a hero. Bottom lane. Elder Titan was trying to pull the lane, but he actually missed. He threw his spirit on the creep wave, but yeah, now the wave's just damaged, and yep, OKC says that just happened.
So mid lane, how is this Quaswex Invoker going to do against this this Viper early on?
He should just get crushed. It's like a really, really hard matchup, especially when he goes Quas.
Trixie, with the backup of OKC on this bottom lane, trying to move in onto Ellie Sash. They'll turn with the slow on, so OKC are forced back.
Thompson already having 2-2 last hits though. But once the levels build up on the Viper, that's when you start getting bullied out of lane. And he has a very defensive ward though placed on the Invoker, so he doesn't want to get wrapped on. Bottom though. Trixie continuing to eat that heat. Okay, Sia, he does get the spirit on everybody, but he's dropping pretty low. Has to be careful. So, 2 lanes. 2 top, 2 bottom.
Okay, so he might
get this
just be dead.
He's got boots. There's a mango ready. Elisage could use it if he wanted to go for the kill, but gets zoned away. And Deer, 0-3 to the 3-4 of the Invoker. Thompson.
Alright.
He's crushing it.
He is. This man CSing, he don't need no points in Exalt.
First 2 levels, you definitely can do okay. It's once the next couple come out on the Invoker or on the Viper, because then you can actually start bullying with your poison attack a bit more. And he does have a lane ward.
I like that. He's using the Tornado to CS and interrupt that of the Vipers.
Yeah, that is pretty neat. He's completely out of mana, but he is abusing the Tornado a bit to get those last hits, like you said.
I mean, it was cool the couple of times he can do it with his mana pool.
Yeah, it does like 100 damage at level 1.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll see how things change after that next level and such is there. I mean, already now Exotic Deer is able to keep the harassment quite high onto Thompson.
I think it's like when you hit like level 4 or so, but Exotic Deer is pretty low on mana too. He's gonna have to bring out like Mango if he wants to continue throwing out that harass.
Nisha, safe lane, CS so far, still good. Looks like Trixie hasn't really been able to slow down the Venge too much with the early point in the Drunken Haze.
Kind of even across the board.
Yeah, top lane, Nemphy.
Thompson keeps getting all these last hits. Exotic Deer. Getting outplayed. That base damage though, with the Blades of Attack that Thompson got early.
Top lane.
Top.
Peksu trying to juke it out around the tree line, but
he does.
Oh, the juke's successful. Peksu, he's out of there. He's going to survive. Down bottom lane, Trixie trying to chase down Ellie Sash here, and they'll find the first blood. 5 anchors.
Haste rune, nicely done.
Good start so far.
I'm trying to also look at a couple things in the meantime too, because I'm curious about this Invoker build. So he takes at level 10, he takes the Tornado lift time so that he can set up the Meteor Hammer. So that 0.3 extra.
That is a very unique approach to playing the hero. Is that his, like, has anyone else done that? Is that
I don't think I'm just looking through like his previous games.
Yeah.
Trixie gets zoned away. Doesn't die though.
Doesn't have a south though, so we'll have to just go for the slow tank going up on that bottom.
I think this Elder Titan actually got the triple stack with his Spirit. So he's got 3 here, cramps down here to work with his Astral Spirit.
Oh, how much punch does this give him?
He should give him like plus 100 and something, I believe. Maybe I think it's plus 96 or plus 120. The math is really hard on it. I'm not counting all the creeps right now.
Let's see what he gets.
90. Oh, I was right on the first.
Plus 90. It's pretty nice. I mean, Trixie is
getting traded. It's the last hit misses, but he would have been okay.
Punches.
And he refreshes the damage too with the Spirit.
Nice.
This guy's an Elder Titan player.
Very smart.
So if you have the damage already initially and you refresh the damage from first with your new Spirit, you keep it for a couple extra seconds. And
mid lane as well. Thompson. Doesn't matter about the levels as it seems. He's still on top.
This guy, maybe he's just an invoker player, huh? He's got the 3 quads, so he doesn't actually get bullied by the Viper harassment. You see that 20 HP per second. Gets hit, doesn't care. And constantly abusing the tornado to get the last hits. That was cool. And look at Okisia, the Elder Titan mid. He's got plus 200 damage. He's killing the Viper.
And
top lane.
They're diving in onto Pexu. He'll pop the stick charges. He will die. And we'll get the kill. Indeed, as you say as well, mid lane, Thompson
giving the radio.
Pull.
Yeah, giving the radio play there. The Viper dope for the Invoker, but Elder Titan had plus 160 damage from those stacked camps in the bottom side. So, I mean, this Elder Titan knows what he's doing.
Now TP up towards the top lane. Maybe see if they can set something up here. They have the Nightmare from Pexu. Will be taken off. Behind Jakira, but now Ellie Sash blocked up. And that will be 5 anchors getting another. Dominating. He's got all 4 kills.
He's got all 4 kills.
He's got all 4 kills. He is having a great time on this Elder Titan. Okay, see ya.
Making his way back toward his triangle. Wants to keep his damage going.
Not quite there in time, unfortunately, to go for another stack, but... Yeah. Let's see, get those damage numbers up.
He can keep running at the lanes here. Now he's got 2 levels in the Astral,
so what does it do the math?
It should be like plus... there's actually more creeps now. It should be like, it might even be like plus 180.
Let's have a look. What's he got? Oh.
If he gets this ancient one too, is he gonna make it? Oh, no, he can't. Plus 189.
Plus 189.
I was close.
Oh, that's some punches, but there's the attack slow, and in fact with the Viper as well, OKC he's in trouble. Gets the sleep off. He's gonna look for the ancient deny, and it sure he gets it.
Oh my god, this guy.
This guy. Having an absolute smasher of an opening to this game.
Yeah, so I've been kind of following the Elder Titan for a while. But top lane, they are putting a ton of pressure on this Gyrocopter. His last hits are starting to get quite impacted, and Patos is farming just fine. He's got the Soul Ring coming out. Katsor as well has Arcane Boots. So they're always going to have that shield available with the mana.
Back bottom, Trixie. Does get got upon. Goes for the TP. Oh, that was risky.
That was very close.
Because he had the primal split. I guess there was the 6 he was worried. Top swap would have been there. But it wasn't. The Echo Stomp.
Excellent.
I'm going to get both of these.
Pexu with that Nightmare play on the Rubik.
Yeah, this is looking already so much better for 5 anchors. They are just... I don't know whether it's necessarily... I mean, I guess it's the heroes. They've just seeming so much more comfortable on these picks so far in the laning stages. Yeah, OKC is just continuing to make some fantastic rotations on the ET. And Thompson in that mid lane.
They used to split bottom now. They're looking for Nisha.
See if they can close the gap. They've got the setup. Moving in with the stun. They'll surround him. Nisha in a lot of trouble. He'll turn with the magic missile onto the Bane.
He's got 15 wand.
But another stun, of course, comes through from the Bruling. He pops the 1 charges. He's looking for the Dukes, but they have found him. 5 anchors. Getting the kill on Nisha. This is not going to be the same sort of free start that Nisha had last game on the bench.
Definitely not. Thompson has a DD now. He's got the 4 points in Quas. So he's going... Okay, so he's prioritizing Quas too, so he's getting that extra lift time. So yeah, I think we're going to see that earn into Meteor Hammer, man.
So what, he gets the...
Deer. They should be able to have him here.
Into the Storm PMP. He'll pop the 1 charges. Try and churn with the Viper Strike. Does get it off. Thompson needs OKC to tank the tower.
He's got 30 per second with that 4 points in Quas.
And he is fine. He's out of there.
This is really cool. I'm actually really intrigued. I hope he actually gets the meteor.
Surely he must do.
Yeah, he kept the meteor hammer. It's his build.
Earn meteor hammer, Invoker. It's one of the games he's done it with recently, and so far, he's on par to get it in a game where he's already having a great time. He's top net worth.
And the beauty thing is too that the Elder Titan, sure, he's been abusing the stack thing with the Spirit, but they've got a gyrocopter to farm that too. So once he does get the flak online, he can farm that triangle and accelerate nicely. Now look at Thompson making the rotation there, bringing 4 heroes bottom while Gyro farms top. He's looking to get active.
The Stomp, it's out onto 2. Closing the gap, Tornado combo comes through, Tornado EMP, Nisha and Katsu getting bursted low, they're diving the tower. This roaming movement from the Invoker coming in to join the team will set up for both. Nisha's trying to hide in the trees, but they have found him. They will take him. Back to mid they go. Try and put a stop to this Kinguin push. TP back in from Thompson. I mean, where was this 5 anchors in game 1?
They just needed the heroes, it seems, to work with it. They needed Elder Titan and Invoker. They both built Urn, though. Oh, no. It can be okay. But sure they do. The Invoker Invoker wants his Urn charges way more than
he needs it for
the cold snap.
Yeah, exactly, for the way he's playing. I mean, OKC has not picked his up yet. Maybe he'll just stay in the stash for the rest of the game.
Invoker Quas Wex, is it back?
I want to see other Invoker players pick this up.
He's getting swapped in though.
He's in trouble. He does get the EMP, the Ghost Wave's out. By the stop, the EMP, they do get the magic missile. OKC are going in with the splitter, takes the kill. They'll look towards Exotic Deer, get another. OKC will pay of his life, and now Thompson, he's in a bit of trouble. He's chased down, but he has that regen and such. One more magic missile. Thompson will go down, but they did bring 2 kills with it on that mid lane play.
This ET and this Invoker are playing it spectacular. Nisha gets a big kill bounty though. He gets the 602 for the 6 kill streak on the Elder Titan, and Thompson's 329.
Dire structures are fortified.
Visage mid, Trixie.
The clap off. Well, tell me the magic missile, but Trixie does have the primal split. Just thinking about it there, but 4 members of Kinguin in this mid lane at the moment, and 5 anchors without their ET and Invoker at the moment. Okay, OKC is now back, so maybe if they can get some sort of setup, they could go, but Kinguin back off, keep themselves at a distance. Meteor Hammer's getting closer and closer.
Getting closer.
I mean, I'm really hoping that this works out, and we see, like, the likes of Mid One, Miracle, all these big Invoker players start building Meteor Hammer.
it sounds cool. However, if he's in the middle of a fight, if he just starts channeling a Meteor Hammer, I'm a bit concerned for him a lot of times. He has to really land that tornado on several heroes, but they're making it work for sure in this early game. They were like, okay, Invoker, not an early game hero. This is how you make him one. Quaswex, what used to be one of the approaches for that, but he has definitely changed it up a bit with this build. I hope we see this in your pubs, Owen.
I hope so too. I'll be playing it.
And now Nemphy, like we said, they've got that huge stack around in the jungle from the ET. He's trying to farm it, but he's only got level 1 flag. So
yeah, it's not the best farming tool, level 1.
It's a bit tough.
Yeah, he's going to have to spend a bit of time there.
The Ancients are going to have to wait till later, but he can clear out the other neutral camps with this.
Kinguin still wanting to try and finish off that tier 1 tower in the mid. There we go, next 4 hits of the flak, and as you said, that'll be enough. This should be able to finish this off the rocket barrage and put him closer and closer to having that drums complete with the face, which he should nearly have.
Trixie should be able to get bottom tower soon too. Kinguin looking a bit split up right now. They look like they want to be able to claim a couple more items. It's going to be the Dominator build for Patos and Nisha. This time we'll just go for a Yasha since he's got his teammates already building that. Exotic Deer, Dragonlance. They're just trying to tank up. But yeah, I'm so distracted just clicking on the Invoker, just waiting.
I'm waiting for that. He must be close to the hammer now.
He's getting really close, dude.
He's really close. Hey, you had the stats up. Would you know what normal time he gets that hammer done by?
Oh,
Has he got that displayed all mid lane? Tornado, EMP.
14 minutes actually, so it does look like it's going to be the same.
Oh no, he's
A little behind,
yeah,
but
a little
should
bit.
have it soon. And Trixie gets that bottom tower, getting closer and closer to Blink, threatening bottom a bit. Kinguin, they're smoked up, but they can't find the catch.
A bit of a failed smoke there, unfortunately for them. They'll be able to finish off the tier 1. Peksu.
Thompson.
There we go. Trixie is going to go for the split. They've got the grip as well on the sidelines. They take Katsura off on the Rubik immediately. Look for the setup in the mid lane. Viper thrown up into the air. The cooldown onto Nisha. He's out of mana as well. The EMP comes into play. Pops the 1 charges. Is back up to a hefty pit. Does try and turn, see if he gets some sort of catch onto anyone. On the side, Trixie still playing around with the Jakiro. Will finish off Ellie Sash as they've lost 2 on Kinguin. Nisha gets cold snap. The urn down upon him as well, forcing the Venge to back up. The wraparound's there from Trixie. Gets the double kill. Takes down Ellie Sash. The urn splitter down there. And on to Pados, but the borrowed time is out. Exotic Deer trying to bring down Nemphy with him. Might get him with the poison, does, but it costs him his life. Now EMP down, throwing into Thompson. Thompson back up with the mana. Tornado as well as he tried to kite them off. Looks to retreat. Ghost walks there as well. Thompson keeps the distance and gets out. So 2k lead still for 5 anchors. Getting the kills.
They almost lost no heroes when they were going that. Then I think they overextended just a little bit.
And there it is.
And he's got it.
He's
Similar
got
time.
the hammer.
So he goes the meteor hammer,
Hammer,
and
max
then he
quas.
goes, and then he goes Spirit Vessel. So he's gonna max quas, and then he'll take the Tornado Lift Time Talon as well.
Oh yeah, he's not got it yet.
No, not yet. Yeah.
All right, I guess.
Wants to get.
Well, prioritize that over the points needed the Wex and Exhort as his next level, you think?
I think you still just take the quas, because the thing is that quas gives you 0.3 per lift anyway. So it's gonna be just a double benefit if he just gets the quas.
That's true. That's true.
We'll see though. He's level 12. What's he gonna take? Oh, he doesn't get 12. But he's got the Spirit Vessel queued up.
I'm sure I would take the quas.
The EMP is hitting quite hard though. 400 mana.
It is, yeah. I mean, we're seeing, yeah, but as you said, between him and the Elder Titan, the way that they can set up these combos.
They need to itemize Arcane Boots on the hero as well.
Thompson, can you find an angle on the side? Trixie being gone upon. They have got the combo here. Tornado, EMP. Is he going to go for the hammer play? Not for now. Doesn't need it. They take down Ellie Sash. On the side, they've had the Fiend's Grip. Comes out, Bane. That was the stolen Fiend's Grip they used against the Bane to help get the kill. Thompson now being chased down by Pados. Trixie not involved in this fight at the moment. He doesn't have Primal Split, so Kinguin will get the 2 kills, and we'll move on to the tier 2 tower now. Fortification comes out from 5 anchors. Tornado combo will be back up in a couple of seconds.
He took the Tornado Lift Time. He couldn't actually put the point in quas because of the level.
Oh yeah, because of the way the levels go.
Yep.
And Kinguin get themselves a couple of towers there as 5 anchors are unable to put a stop to it. As they'll back up, and now there's a huge army of creeps sort of running all across the map as it was getting pulled by that siege creep.
Yeah, Trixie went Dominator too on that brew rather than the Blink Dagger. That was a bit different for me. Thompson, the Meteor Hammer.
There we go.
The first usage.
Easy farm.
I love this.
So what does he go after the Meteor Hammer and the Spirit Vessel?
There's only been a couple games and they usually end the game before anything else. He usually gets either a plate mail or a pipe, and that's the only information we have. The game's actually ended every single time other than that. I'll keep looking though.
Look at the cooldown down bottom, chasing down Nisha. They'll surround him. Rocket Barrage, bringing Nisha
kill.
down low. Nisha is gone. Pados couldn't quite get there in time for the save.
Huge kill there for 5 anchors. It's going to slow down a lot of momentum that Kinguin was starting to get.
And
very close game.
Meteor Hammer pushing lanes since 2017. I mean, can you look up? I mean,
I'm getting to what? What do you?
I was just, can you go look up and see, like, actually on the Hero Invoker and pubs, how many times a Meteor Hammer's been built?
I'm checking his stats and stuff. His most played hero is Invoker, 864 matches, and then he has Earth Spirit, 800 matches. This guy plays a whole lot. I'm gonna keep checking though. I really want to find out more about this guy.
Thompson. He's got eyes on a couple of them. He's a little scared, a little deep. Yeah, they don't want to take the fight there, Tops.
It looks like this is kind of a new build for him. Only 15 days ago, he first showed it off in pubs, and he does go like that plate mail pipe staff build.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it gets the counter. to the Meteor Hammer Invoker.
So this this is exactly what I'm talking about. Is if you don't get the right targets with it, you're channeling as your mid laner, and you're very bound to just get stunned up and die. And that is exactly what happens.
I mean, it's funny when it works, and it's funny when it doesn't work.
I just wondered if we're ever going to see it connect.
Here we go, the Valentine's Roche, spreading the love.
Oh, I didn't even.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you about. Look, it pumps out the hearts. Oh, we're not seeing any more on the main.
Nice. You don't see him?
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah. Little hearts.
Elder Titan Spirit though.
It's an abusive relationship.
Gets a 3-man, 2-man stomp, but there is a bat in there.
Oh.
Instant D-ward by King.
I mean, they should finish this off.
They should be able to get this with Invoker dead, yeah. ET's gonna keep throwing spirits in, slowing it down. He might be able to actually slow it down enough for Invoker to spawn, and I think Kinguin's actually scared.
They are. They don't. They're worried of that combo.
They're afraid of a lot of things. There's ET plus Brewmaster in a Roche pit with Gyro. I think you should be scared of a lot of things. Yeah, Kinguin respecting that a bit more now. Backing out. Blink Dagger finished on the Rubik, so now they actually have some better catch, because Kinguin was really lacking in the catch department. It was really quite low. They just really had like Venge Stun and hoping that Jakiro and Rubik can get the lift off. But now, better catch. Stalemate around the Roche pit. How's Nemphy doing? Nemphy's almost got the BKB.
Okay. So
that's going to make their team fight actually a lot stronger than Kinguin. Once he has that, he's going to be pretty resistant to everything that they can throw out at him. Even though they've got the Venge with the aura. They actually also have an Alpha Wolf now. That could actually make them be able to sneak into that Roche pick. They've got a smoke available. But the Dominated creeps, they're battling out in the Roche pit. One disappears. Gets a new creep.
I mean, so imagine after the Spirit Vessel. Does he go for some sort of defensive item, some position, like a Blink or a BKB, or does he just go for the Ags?
He's only played it with this build 3 or 4 times. And he's gone Plate Mail Pipe.
Oh, has been grabbed, gets thrown down onto the low ground, turns with the EMP Cold Snap onto Exotic Deer. Thompson keeps his distance, they have the Fiend's Grip, but the Swamp's there. Nisha trying to look for the save. Thompson turns around, they are forcing them back this time, they'll take the Viper. 5 Anchors get 1 kill out of it. Can they get anything more? Katsur on the high ground.
Great plays there by Trixie. Always constantly throwing the Abaddon in the air. It's the most important thing that he can do inside the fight, says this Brewmaster.
They might be able to... I mean, they're looking towards Roche. Peksu in a bit of a spot of bother outside the pit. He does get telekinesis back into the ice path. Still alive for now. Finally pops. Tornado, EMP, thrown down onto Nisha. Out of mana, trying to turn a punch into Nemphy. Pados has to borrow time. Kinguin actually being able to try and chase 5 Anchors back. The 4-man sleep comes out, though. Shame they didn't have anything really to come off the back of it. As you can see, 5 Anchors wanted to, as they thought about it. OKC may have stood around there a little too long as he gets telekinesis back. Dragged in, homing missile, helping hold back one of them, but the swap into Ice Path is there, and the TP cancel BM from Patos comes out. Tornado, EMP, cooldown. Now, 5 Anchors, they come back in for their own share of the blood. They've found 1, they've found 2, as they take both the Rubik and Jarakiro out. Looking for the catch here for more. They don't have the net back for 10 seconds on the Troll Summoner, but they've killed 2, so now they can go back into Roche.
Yep. Spirit Vessel's going to be finished now. Should be able to, actually, they don't really have great damage for this right now. I do believe Kinguin's going to be up in time.
Okay. Where's the combo? Cold Snap onto Exotic Deer. There's the Tornado EMP. Meteor Hammer comes down.
Got it.
Oh, he's done it. Yes. It's beautiful. Power time is there. Exotic Deer is still alive. There's an Ice Path out. 5 Anchors trying their best to fight this one. Exotic Deer still surviving. Trixie in trouble. The Sprinter not to connect on anyone. They do look towards Pados, and they will get the Abaddon.
Nemphy got the BKB mid-team fight there. I think he would have actually dropped to most of that magic damage, but then he could actually just run back in.
As you saw there, the combo looks nice.
Combo looks very nice.
You know, it's flashy. But of course, being able to borrow time straight out of it was a bit of a problem. Mid lane, Cold Snap,
the EMP is doing so much work in the fights.
And there we have it. Ellie Sash gone. Nisha looking for the grab. Has the magic missile. They've got the Fiend's Grip as well. Straight away though, the counter play with the defensive nightmare. They have the swap. Nisha is in trouble. He's down. And now Exotic Deer being focused on the side. He'll try and turn, but he's been surrounded by the Primal Split. Triple kill for Thompson as he punches them down. They're 5 Anchors.
They're all 3 cores on top. honestly, the EMP is winning them in so many of these fights. He just gets like a 3-man EMP, and then Kinguin actually has like no mana to really do anything. They're getting combo too. It's not only just the tornado EMP, they're getting hit by call down right afterwards in most of these fights too. And Trixie on point with his primal spirit. He keeps throwing the Abaddon in the air.
And is it, what's the cooldown on EMP? Is it what, 20-something seconds?
It's low, yeah.
It is, yeah. I guess we get
30.
30. Okay, it's 30 seconds. Well, it seems like it's coming out, yeah, a couple of times. He's like Meteor Hammer. Down onto Pados. Pados has to force himself back out of this one. They've got the sleep onto 2. Out comes the cooldown. Cancel to fall. Sash surrounded as well. They'll lose a second, and now they're going to lose Patos as well. They've got the kite. They've got the cold snap holding him in place.
Kinguin just... They're kind of running in one by one, but they're getting demolished by this tornado.
I mean, what do you do against this Invoker? It's something that I can guarantee they would not have faced.
I think you ban this. This is awesome. 9-3 and 10. He's having so much impact on the map.
Wow.
And he is going for the Shivas, so that seems to be the build.
Like, this is the real sort of, this is the proper build, honestly. I don't want to see any more of this Midas Aghanims boring rubbish where you go and sit in the jungle for 20 minutes and, you know, that's boring. We want to see this sort of build. I hope, as I said, Miracle, Mid-1, you guys are watching. This is what you do, boys. This is how you play Invoker.
I mean, what? He's got like 60 HP per second.
Look at this.
Triple quads. And look, he can
pushing towers. 24 minutes in. You know, 24 minutes into what, a liquid game, Miracle, he's just building his Aghanims in neutrals. I mean, sure, there's be some flashy Sunstrike, but he's not got a Meteor Hammer, has he? Thompson does.
I love this.
The fact as well that they're doing it, and to sort of prove to how well this is working, is you look back at what happened to 5 Anchors in Game 1. It was not pretty. But now with their own special strat, it just goes to show, you know, Dota 2 in 2018, there's still stuff that is untouched, but can work so well.
Yeah, I mean, no one touches Quasquex Invoker.
No.
Because the old build was what? You go to Urn, you go to Orchid, you run around, get some kills. If you don't get the kills, you kind of fall behind super hard. This one, he's tanky. He can commit so much into the team fights. Tornado EMP, people... If you haven't played versus EMP in a long time too, it can catch you off guard.
He probably don't know what the spell does. Yeah? it's terrifying. This big purple fizzly ball of doom.
It pretty much puts everybody on the side of Kinguin out of mana except for the Rubik.
And look at that. Ancient Prowler's what you got on this Invoker. Meteor Hammer. He takes it.
Dude, yeah, I think you banned this. I think you banned top.
I think I should just ban the Invoker.
I mean, he's got 900 pub games with it too. This guy's an Invoker spammer.
900 pub games.
Yo,
wow, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
What's your highest amount of pub games on Hero?
I think my Invoker. I think I have like 460 or something.
And you never built a Meteor Hammer?
No, never. I mean, it didn't even exist when I played Invoker.
That's not an excuse. Thompson was doing it 2 years ago.
Oh, here he goes.
Here we go. There's the setup. Into the stun. Cold snap. He just leaves it. He goes for the walk-off kill. He knows that he's got it. He didn't, you know.
That's...
Cool guys don't look at explosions. And Thompson just walks off. I mean, I hope they don't ban it next game.
I think they're gonna ban it, dude.
Because it's great fun. Thompson.
I think he probably just has no idea what's even hitting them right now.
Here comes the Invoker. He's trying to save OKC here, and he will. They'll turn. Look at this, the Spirit Vessel cold snap, making Palos just run circles. He has got the borrowed time. But they'll wait it out, and they'll kill him off the back of it.
So I guess he takes the cold snap duration at level 15 too?
I mean, you're the one with the stats up on that screen.
That's what I think. He doesn't. Usually the game ends 2016, the only ones that he's played.
Oh, a nice deny.
Patos.
Affirmative go. Yeah, we got. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you take the cold snap.
Why would you take the Force Spirit?
Definitely take the cold snap. I mean, yeah, that 1 point. Oh, mid lane, Nisha as well. He's having trouble with the primal split, chasing him down. He tries tying the tree lines, but they've found him.
He's dead.
Collap.
Kinguin just getting completely split apart. They can't even take fights. He does take the cooldown of the duration on the cold snap.
No, we really have seen something quite groundbreaking here today.
I'm happy, man.
And I like this as well, because if we ever see 5 Anchors again, you know, one day, if they make it to LAN, I mean, they might make it to this LAN. You know, the other analysts are going to be like, oh, yes, this is more Aghanims, Midas, Invoker. We're going to no. It's the Meteor Hammer Spirit Vessel.
Dude, Thompson. Look at him. Meteor Hammer again. Constantly bringing himself clarities as well, so he's just running on 23 mana per second.
Oh, where's that level 1 Sunstrike? Oh, wasn't there?
No, he's not using it.
This guy doesn't touch Sunstrike.
I think he's only going to stick around his Wax spells.
That's skills for scrubs.
Nemphy.
There we go. Tornado down. EMP as well in the midst of it all. Pados caught out by the Earth Splitter. Does have the borrowed time. Nemphy will lose the Aegis. And they've got the Spirit Vessel. Cold Snap onto Pados. He forces himself back. He does get the Aphotic Shield out. Nemphy in with the Flat Cannon. Not quite enough to kill Pados. Pados will survive. So 5 anchors will back off. They
don't have Bruce Split available. They're going to back off. And BKB was already used for Gyro, as well as the Aegis. No risk, especially when they're at this kind of advantage, giving up some kills to just lose them this game, even though they're so far ahead. Last 8 minutes have actually only been 5 anchors getting kills. And Trixie, no Blink Dagger build on the Brew. Look at this. They got Dominator, BKB, Vlads. Okay. Doesn't need it when they have set up from Tornado. That is the initiation.
How's our Thompson doing? Shiva's Guard still being worked towards.
I think Thompson also told his Elder Titan to sell the urn because...
Oh, did he?
He doesn't have the urn anymore.
He sold the Okay, see it. Is what he said to the urn. Did you like that one? Nah, I didn't think so. Mid lane push.
I'll just let you enjoy yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
Kinguin, they are smoked up. Trying to catch 5 anchors off guard. The sentries are ready down.
Oh, Jara's in a lot of trouble there. Jara just gets taken down immediately. Tornado flies through the midst of them. EMP is down, but they've lost their Jara for a full minute there. 5 anchors.
It looks like they knew that push was coming too, because the Bane put the sentry behind the tower. He de-warded as well, but...
Oh, that's a painful loss. I mean, Kinguin, I don't think they're going to stop pushing, are they?
Their draft is all based around push lineup. Can they catch the Bane? Catsor will.
Oh, into the ice path, but Pex is forced out, has the Glimmer Cave down.
Stomp catches 3.
It's got 3.
The Splitter comes out.
Here we go. They do force out most of them. It was, timing quite not there.
I don't think it hit anybody, yeah.
No. Just trying to slow down this push of Kinguin.
Yep. They just got to make sure they don't get like 3-man EMP'd.
Oh, they swap in Thompson. Thompson, quick with the Ghost Walk. He just get caught out by the ice pump, but forced back by his teammates. Kinguin, have to be careful now. Sleep onto Exotic. Ellie Sash caught out by the Spirit Vessel and the Cold Snap.
Gyro's respawning.
Is there, but they'll lose the Jakiro. Now, moving forward on towards this fight, they have the Fiend's Grip holding him in place. Sleep as well. Exotic Deer forces himself up, but the Spirit Vessel's ticking him down. Thompson is going to come hunting for him. Exotic Deer tries for the TP out, but he will not make it. So 5 anchors do protect the tier 3 and do manage to get 2 kills off the back of that defense.
Kinguin finally punched back a bit, but not quite enough. They need a hell of a lot more. Shiva's now finished on Invoker.
And pushing in quick 5 anchors. Kinguin will have the Jakiro back up, and buyback is there available for the Viper. Obviously, would rather not use it.
Yeah. They've got Gyro, BKB, they've got Bruce Split.
Yeah.
The only thing they're missing is ET Splitter, but I don't think they need that by any means to go for the fight. They've got their lanes in great position too. The bottom wave is constantly being pushed in by Trixie's Dark Troll Summoner. He's even cutting the wave too. He was pushing with the Dark Troll Summoner.
See what they can do here. Down mid. Ready to push. 5 anchors. Kinguin had the 5-man ready. If they could find a swap to start things off, that would be great. They swapped the Gyro in straight away with the chain, so they need help. They needed to be saved. He's down to the low ground with the BKB, the sleep. Onto 3th in the Earth Splitter, down the middle of Exotic there, and Nisha comes in. That's Nisha falling low. Nemphy trying to chase him down. The flat cannon hits not enough to kill off that Venge. Venge will survive. Only the Viper falling. But 5 anchors, they have the space to move in, finish off this mid-melee round. They do lose. No, they don't. They keep him alive here. Can they manage to finish off this one? They can't, so they can't get a single kill out of 5 anchors. 5 anchors get everybody out of there.
Kinguin just keeps getting hit by the combo. There's too many things that they have to dodge. The stomp from the Elder Titan, the Tornado combo from the Invoker as well. It just keeps clipping them just slightly, and it's enough. Now Thompson, okay, so he's going to go back for Aghanims now.
Oh, okay.
And look, ET just constantly scouting Kinguin when they try to push forward. 14k gold advantage though. They're in a very comfortable spot.
Pados trying to farm up the Radiance, not about it. But yeah, overall, yeah, these 3 cores of 5 anchors still. The 3 highest net worth heroes on the map.
I gotta say, Invoker looks real cool while he's casting Meteor Hammer too.
Just sort of raising his arms to the gods.
Like open, yeah.
Oh, he does get
Speaking of this,
he's gonna look real cool when he's dead.
Another kill streak going for Nisha this time.
So many seconds without the Invoker.
So Kinguin, they really need their BKBs. BKB on Viper, BKB on Venge. I think that's the best option for them to be able to take the fights. Nisha is going for it, but Viper's not. He's trying to just get Maelstrom and farm back up in the game. But yeah, I think you need the BKB versus this lineup. They're all about the wombo combo.
Let's see what they can do. Into the mid lane they go, Kinguin. And with the push. Looking for Nisha.
Trixie goes for the split.
It's going to be connected on high, but the home miss. They've got the sleep onto 2. They're moving in with the cooldown. Feast grip as well. Holding the Venge in place. The Urspeeder bringing this Vengeful down low. As 5 anchors are just cleaning up Kinguin and putting a stop to any sort of push they go for. Meteor Hammer onto Pados, melting down the Abaddon. As 4 dead off the back of that push from Kinguin, as 5 anchors are back in, pushing down. Thompson did have to buy back.
He had to buy back, but that was also Kinguin. Exotic Deer was just bottom, pushing out the lane, and his team is trying to go high ground without him. That was very, very risky by them. And Roche is up now. 5 anchors. They're going to make their way into that one.
And they've got the plus 35 alacrity damage and speed talent being taken by Thompson. So that'll help Nemfi bring down the Roche just that little bit quicker.
This is awesome.
5 anchors are doing it. They really are. See with the Viper trying to just stop this these creeps getting over to their half of the map.
Elizage has 12 deaths on Jakiro. He is getting it completely owned by all these spells by 5 anchors. They're not able to itemize on their supports. Only the Katsor has like just blink and force that, but they haven't picked up any hood, any pipe or anything. They're just a bit too poor, and it is a lot of magic damage coming out from anchors throughout all this game. But they definitely do still need their BKBs on the side of Kinguin. Nisha needs it so desperately to take these fights.
Swap. Nisha looking for the opening straight away onto the Jari. Does have the cheese. He's going to get a chance to use it. He's not. Does not get a chance to pop the cheese. The rest of 5 anchors trying to fight forward though. Nisha is going to be fine. Keeps the distance. Again, Nisha has been very good with these swaps each time when it's come to the defense that Kinguin need.
It's all about that teamwork. The swap into the instant lift from Rubik, so he can't even, it prevents him from casting anything. And now Trixie too will get picked up, and they will steal Bruce Split. Uh-oh. That's a big punch back, and that's
that really is.
That's a gem on the ground too. Did they notice it? Oh no, Elizage bought his own gem.
But they didn't see it.
They didn't see it.
Oh, there's a gem there, lads. Just there.
Oh, he bought his own gem.
Oh, somebody call Kinguin. Kinguin, call him up. There's a gem there. I didn't know.
Thompson, they look for him. Katsort, they get the lip, but they don't have the catch for this by any means.
Oh, Thompson's ready to turn. He's ready to start him, but the Primus Split comes through. Can he close the gap? No.
They're not going to get anything with that.
Nah, they're not.
Oh, they didn't notice the gem. Oh, Elizage got so rich from that last fight, and he spent all his gold on his gem.
They might see it when daytime kicks in, mightn't they?
Yeah, I think he just... I mean, he wanted the gem anyway. They need to get the map control back, because they're still quite behind in this game.
And you got the relic gold on Patos. Towards that Radiance.
Okay.
But yeah, I got... Honestly, yeah, these swap plays from Nisha, it's keeping them in the game. It really is. No doubt about it. Setting up like that for the team.
Yeah, Nisha and Katsor on point with those. So Exotic Deer has, of course, gone for the Maelstrom and is going back for the BKB, like I was mentioning. I think they just absolutely need BKB on their cores versus Invoker.
Versus the Meteor Hammer.
Yeah, not the Meteor Hammer, but the Invoker in general.
Nice to meet you.
It's just ET, Invoker, Gyro, magic damage. That was Nemfi's also a fresh butterfly picked up while they were able to burst him there. Still has ages from their 2 minutes. 5 anchors, they're looking to try to get something out of this. But top lane is pushing into them. So I think Kinguin's going to know this is up. Let's
see what they can do it. Elizage. They're a little awkwardly out of the base here. Thompson is going to go on the cold snap on Pados. Doesn't really want to follow up straight away onto the Abaddon though. Not the target they want to start with. Patos just hoping and praying that he can get that last bit of gold for the Radiants for the next fight. Would make a hefty bit of difference if they can have that done on the Abaddon.
Ooh, Bane. 220 Enfeeble. And he actually took the Enfeeble steals damage, so he can actually punch back. Go Pexu.
Oh yeah.
I thought he'd taken the 40% XP time.
Well, they normally do, don't they?
I was also like, wait, Bane's level 20 already? So I thought he'd taken it, but no, he's just been surviving throughout most of these fights. He's like, yeah, top 5. He's tied up with most of the cores in the game on this Bane and levels.
And this is the key bit as well, as you said. You know, having Nisha and Exotic there, both with the fresh BKBs now done.
Did they find that gem eventually? I think they did. It looks like they did pick it up. Am I looking right? Yeah, there's one at the base and they have it on Rubik. Okay. They're looking for the instant grab again here. There's ward on the high ground.
I mean, the Rubik. Cancels jump straight in with the Primal Split, ready to go. BKB's out from Nemphy. They turn towards Nisha. Nisha with his own BKB, trying to man up with the right click, but Nemphy's butterfly doing too much. Fiend's Grip holds the Venge in place with the Earth Spear as well. The Venge falling low. He'll slide out with the Hurricane Pike. Has the heal miscoil from Pados. They keep Nisha alive, but now the Primal Split's out in return from 5 Anchors, but 5 Anchors, they have already lost to Jaro. Nisha, again, being saved by the miscoil from Pados. He is surrounded by the Primal Split. Can they kill Nisha? They can. They'll bring down the Nisha, but on the side of 5 Anchors, they've already lost 2. Kinguin looking for the setup for more. OKC are actually TPing out. They want to get out of it. They've already lost 2. Thompson will pick off the Rubik. So a 2-for-2 trade. And Kinguin taking these trades whilst being behind.
They recovered the gem, but that one was... They had Bruce Split. So the Rubik actually just threw the Invoker in the air twice. So they were actually able to take the... It was kind of like a 4v5 fight, and they still lose 2 heroes. 2-for-2. Still, definitely a great fight for them. They didn't get to get the cheese up on the gyrocopter. I didn't see if he got...
I think he just keeps getting chain locked down.
But he had his BKB on, so I guess he maybe waited a little bit too long and got just bursted down when he didn't expect it. Either way, they did recover their gem on the side of 5 Anchors, but...
Oh, the Dream there as well.
has a second one.
Pados picks his Radiance, and then he finds Illusion Room, so he'll be able to push out some of these side lanes. Nice and easily. Oh, actually, I say that. Yeah, he's got the Radiance on it before he picks it up. So that'll help push those waves a little bit. He's keeping his Illusion alive there. Puts the shield on it, makes sure that Radiance keeps ticking on multiple lanes. That relieves some of the pressure at these creeps.
Yeah, they are having some. Yeah, they are definitely having some trouble inside their on their waves. Just keeping them. They're always constantly forced on their side. 12k gold advantage still for 5 Ank, but that was a bit of a swing back.
It's starting to level off.
That was the big one just because of the Bruce Split, though. So we have to keep looking at Cat Sword for those steals.
Yeah, he has to get them again.
Yeah.
He really has to get them. I mean, that's pretty much the biggest spell for him to find.
Yeah. He has some other like pretty good ones, but that's the definite biggest one.
Nice attempt.
Let's try to kill the illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the waves now. The dream for, like you said, dream for Patos.
As the Aghanim's done for Thompson. So Kinguin, they have got Nisha getting back up there in farm. He's on par with the Invoker, but still. The Jar is the issue, but saying that, they have been doing a good job of getting the Jar out at the start of each fight. No doubt about that. Arcane Rune picked up by Thompson. See if they can do anything with this one. They are going to go for the smoke play. Was out of range of that Observer Ward. But of course Kinguin did see them pick up the Arcane Rune. They are sort of prepared for this. Nisha on the high ground. How's he going to start this off? Gets in with the initial stun. There's the Ice Pot to follow up. They're holding down Nemphy in position. Going to get the cheese off in time. He can this time. Nemphy back up to full health. Looks towards Nisha, but Nisha gets out with a Hurricane Pike. The rest of his teammates not quite as lucky as Kinguin. They've lost 2. They've lost 3 as Katsu gets taken down as well. Gem hits the deck.
Alacrity plus Flak Cannon. That Jaro was hitting for like 400 or 300 something damage per hit with all of his flaks. Just shredded down Kinguin.
Just showing all the difference when he can get that cheese off, when he can survive. They were so close to nearly being able to take him down before he could get the cheese off.
He did 5k damage in that last fight. Pretty much all of the damage for his team.
Time to push him. But that Primal Split, 2 heroes down on Kinguin without buyback available.
Look at that Panda.
Alacrity.
Look at that Rax. It's dead.
And they said that was balanced.
With the alacrity talent, plus with, I mean, he's got,
Crazy.
he's already level 23 on the Invoker, so it's a very high level alacrity too.
Does have the AC as well, or of course the...
Mike. But did you see how fast he killed it? That looked the same as when Wings ran it. Oh my god.
Kinguin still holding in on this game. But it is a very tough one. As this time it really has been a turn of the tables. There's 5 anchors just absolutely doing the dominating of this game.
I think Kinguin, this is the Roche that they need to get, otherwise they'll lose this game, and I don't think they can take this Roche.
They have got to be very careful around here. I mean, they're trying, but the Tornado, it comes out onto 3. 5 anchors got the follow. Katsu jumps in, has the disable, but the 3-man sleeper's down. Slowing the fight down for now. Cooldown comes out. Trixie pops the BKB. Pados and Nisha and Exotic Deer getting low. The flat cannon from Nemphy just ripping through them all. They're trying to get out. Exotic Deer will TP away, but they've lost 2. They've lost 3 as Nisha will fall as well. GG is called. And another victory for the Meteor Hammer Invoker.
Another?
Well, you said it won 2 games. I mean,
fair.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, because that was, the first victory for them in this series, as is now 1-1.
Whoa.
Between the 2 of them, 5 anchors, no captain.
Whoa.
I mean, honestly, what just as we said, just a turnaround from game 1. Game 1, 5 anchors. They did not look on the same level, but game 2,